We got another pass coming in. We're watching it this time. We'll get you with that music.
What's so fun?
I said, I'll drop the music. Let me do my music. Drop the bass. Wow, 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 wow. That soundtrack is excuse you. That soundtrack is available on SoundCloud. It's called the Cancer Dubstep Remix.
Filthy Dog 400.
Filthy Dog 400. Roger that. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and taxi. Just let me know where to go, please.
Yeah, roger that. Filthy Dog 400. You can taxi to runway 17 left via Echo 1 Whiskey taxiway transition right on Tango. Follow Tango down left on Lima 2 right on Mike. Hold short of 16 right. Advise holding short.
For that, 17 left. Thank you very much, sir.
Salty Dog 400, Blue Angel 6.
Blue Angel 6, Filthy Dog 400. Go ahead, sir.
Salty Dog, what's your aircraft type?
Currently flying F-18 Echo model.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and join the air show, son?
Oh, two-man air show going down here, and I've got front row seats from the tower. All aircraft on frequency would like to advise that I do have a boner, or I am excited to watch this air show take place, And on that note, Blue Angel 6, contact Nassau departure on frequency 1420.69er.
A little more altitude than I intended. We'll contact you soon.
Roger. Lima Mike Romeo 68, Honolulu ground. How copy?
This is Lima Mike Romeo 68.
Lima Mike Romeo 68. I'm not sure why you're giggling. This is a very serious situation. As you know, air traffic safety is the utmost concern to me, so I'm going to have to request to give you radar vectors. I'd like to see you return to the airport and land. I see you're heading the other way. It looks like you're trying to escape the island due to the weird amount of verbal activity that has been happening on frequency, but I want to vector you back towards the weirdness. Advise when you're ready to copy a radar vector. Lima Mike Romeo 68, if you could give me a left-hand turn to heading 260 and proceed back towards the airport, we'll be watching you very closely.
This is Lima Mike Romeo 68, turning left, 360.
That's a negative on that one, Ghost Rider. You better listen carefully. Fucked that word up. Lima Mike Romeo 68, the heading was 260, not 360, 260.
Roger that, Lima Mike Romeo 68, turning left, 260.
Excellent. Well done. Very proud of everyone in here. Very proud.
Filthy Dog 400. I'm not seeing a 17 left. Do you have another runway for me to go ahead and take off?
Yeah, that's correct. Filthy Dog 400. I'll advise you now, I completely made up everything in that previous taxi clearance. I don't even know the active runway personally. You have a big runway off to your left side, so if you want to do a loop-de-loop and take off on that, that's fine. And just so you do know, that is correct air traffic control terminology that I just used.
Yeah, copy that. You got me good. I'm looking, I'm like, where the hell is 17 left at?
Lima Mike Romeo 68, just be advised that you have a giant mountain at your 12 o'clock. It looks like you might be sticking it into the side of that mountain. Just keep an eye out for that.
Roger that. I'm on it. Thank you.
If you do strike the mountain, just advise after you've crashed and died that you've struck it, just so we know. Oh my goodness, he made it. And that is professional air traffic control technique right there. You vector an aircraft directly towards a mountain and allow them to clear it by 30 feet or less. That is an approved safety maneuver, so do not ask me to, do not file a report against me for that.
I got a number for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Blue Angel 6, are you up?
Man, I got to be malfunctioning. Can't shit.
Yeah.
Connect.
Super choppy. Can't hear dick right now.
Okay.
What the shit just happened?
No, 400, request takeoff from runway 8 left, please.
Salted Cock 440, roger that. Runway 8, takeoff clearance is approved. You have the Blue Angel 6 company airshow traffic. I'll just regard you guys as a flight of 2 from here on out.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left side, you will see a formation flight of 2 F-18s, one of which is substituted ridiculously by a Learjet 45. We will be disregarding that for the purpose of this air show. Watch them as they perform a formation takeoff off of runway 8 in the utmost precision and accuracy of the United States Fighting Force. I don't know what I said.
You want me to lead this one, boss?
Yeah, where you want to go heading, which way to rotate, etc.?
I'm going to do the dirty roll after takeoff. I'll break off to the left, and we'll come in from opposite sides of the runway and do a opposing knife edge pass. How about that?
Oh yeah, you make that roll nice and dirty.
That night edge pass really confused me there, brother.
Basically fly at each other head on, and then we turn to the side.
And as you can see, both aircraft have prepared for this moment for many months of training and have all of their terminology on point. They're simply acting like they don't know what is happening, but in fact they both do.
I'm pretty much acting confused, getting Chucky paying that power.
Salty Dog 4400 and company traffic, you guys are clear to rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, look now as both F-18 begin their takeoff roll on runway 8. One of them has turned their smoke on, the other has not. Oh well, looks like this is happening. Watch as in the most precise flying you've seen. They rotate at the same time in formation, and one of them begins to turn, and they both break off at actually almost the same point in time, which was pretty cool. And one of the aircraft is now spun and slammed into the ground, gone straight into a puddle in the middle of the airport. He has crashed and died. Plot twist, this is all part of the maneuver. This was all planned. Enjoy the show.
Ejected.
Roger, and one of the pilots is claiming that he's ejected but is still contacting me via radio somehow. Illuminati has been confirmed.
Alright, I'm back at 22,000 feet above the airport. Yeah.
Roger that, and one of the aircraft is respawned in low Earth orbit. Welcome to Flight Simulator X.
Lima Mike Romeo 68, the Cessna 172, can you check in for me? Hello?
Roger that. This is Lima Mike Romeo 68. Just stand by, waiting for your call.
Okay, roger that. God damn it, I see you're flying the outbound again, I think, or else my radar screen froze. Stand by. Oh, roger that, Lima Mike Romeo. Sorry, we had a radar screen froze on us there. Colored me triggered. The airport is at your about 13 o'clock now, 1.7 miles report in sight.
Yeah, airport inside.
Roger that, Lima Mike Romeo 68. Nearest runway to you will be runway 37. You are clear to land.
Can you repeat it again, please?
I cannot. If you did not hear me, then you have violated air traffic control regulations. I need a full readback.
Roger that.
Salty Dog, Blue Angel, why don't you come around from the other end of the runway and I'll line up and we'll fly right over center point.
Roger that, Windows 6.
Hell yes.
Nowhere else, ladies and gentlemen, where you've witnessed this professionalism and skill. Waited my whole life to showcase our ability.
Yeah, I probably got 3 flight hours in the F-18. Pardon.
Alright, are you coming to my side? I thought you were... Alright, stand by.
Yeah, I see that the one aircraft just turned and is now flying outbound towards the Pacific as if he is doing an invasion of Japan. So we might see him on the other side, but we thought you guys were going to join up there.
Yeah, I saw a Japanese fishing boat start.
Alright, why don't you keep the same heading and I'll pull up behind you, alright?
Roger that.
At Lima Mike Romeo 68, Cessna 172, we have you in sight. Just be advised, we are watching you extremely closely. So let's try to make this landing a smooth one. Otherwise, you will be viciously reamed up here by the air traffic controllers. But you are clear to land. Wind 050 at 4R2. Don't know. Wind calm.
Salty Dog, where are you going?
I thought you said you were going to go ahead and get right up behind it.
Yeah, but you're 5 nautical miles from me in the airport. Why don't you turn the other way?
This is Lima Mike Romeo 68. Clear to land.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. We're watching you so closely.
You're now behind me, Blue 6.
Oh,
Turning
Jesus.
hard.
All right, we got, looks like we got a smartass in here right now. Cessna 172 has just decided to go inverted after saying that we're watching him very closely on this landing. We'll go ahead and pretend that this is part of the air show, because otherwise I'd get very triggered if I was actually expecting a landing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, look to your left now and you will see an inverted Cessna 172 Skyhawk piloted by a smartass/jackass pilot. He is now rolling out of that inversion, looping back around to the right and maybe attempting a landing momentarily. After this circus act is over, we can expect a precise flyby of the 2 F-18s that are getting their shit together out over the open waters of the Pacific Ocean. Anyways, divert your attention back now to the Cessna 172 as he very clearly is over speed but comes in for an attempted landing. Never mind. God damn it.
Alright, looks like I'm going on alone. Salty Dog 400 just punched out. Airship back to just me.
All right, well then that was quite a letdown and quite anticlimactic at that. I gave you guys easily 5 to 10 minutes to get your shit together out over completely uncontrolled airspace, and you did not do that successfully. So I am triggered, but go ahead and proceed with your solo air show. All right, Lima Mike Romeo. I'll give that landing a solid 4.5 out of 10. You did use about 4,000 to 5,000 feet of runway before you touched down. You were probably closer to the other end of the runway, but for Steam Edition, that really wasn't that bad. So well done, Captain Happy. And Lima Mike Romeo 68. If you'd like to let me know what you'd plan, or just go ahead and leave. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and go fuck myself. Just go ahead and disconnect right on the taxiway. Alright, so I'll go ahead and chalk this up as a very unsuccessful day of air traffic controlling here at the Honolulu International Airport. In total, I've controlled about 2.5 F-18s, 2 of which were communicating, 1 of which was being an utter jackass. We did successfully vector a Cessna 172 in for a rather shitty landing, and an F-18 right now landing. He may very well miss the entire runway, it appears. Is now bringing his gear up. I'm going to stop narrating this activity because this is nonsense, but thank you to the aircraft that did participate in the flight activities, and at the same time, fuck you, because I was looking to have some more realistic air traffic control experience here, but we do appreciate it.
All right, I understood about 5 of those words.
Contact me on this frequency. We have a J3 Cub flying at the tower. Abort your maneuver. You cannot be doing this, sir. You need to abort. Blue Angel 6, we have a bitch-ass J3 Cub that just flew over the tower proceeding southbound right now at about 500 feet. You're cleared to proceed direct to that